to Captain Stephen T. Belton, United States Navy, for service set forth in the following citation. For outstanding meritorious service while serving as commanding officer for the Navy Operations Support Center, New York, from June 2012 to June 2014. Captain Belton is an extraordinarily resourceful leader that led a staff of 28 full-time support personnel in support of 1,100 selected reserve sailors across 23 units. He policy managed an annual operating budget for reserve personnel and Navy operation and maintenance, Navy Reserve of $3.5 million, and helped execute $6 million per year, providing the fleet with 19,000 man-hours of invaluable operational and training support per year. Under his leadership and guidance, 180 selected reserve sailors were prepared and seamlessly mobilized and demobilized in direct support of global contingency operations. Additionally, his units provided 38,000 man-hours of critical operational support to the fleet, responding to global contingency requirements in Afghanistan, Iraq, the Horn of Africa, Hurricane Sandy relief, Al-Azhar Navy diplomatic defense, and other requirements worldwide. He was solely responsible for the acquisition of an additional $650,000 allocated for essential force protection upgrades, improving security of Navy personnel and assets to levels unseen. Captain Belton's exceptional professionalism, personal initiative, and loyal devotion to duty reflected a great credit upon him and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. For the President, signed E.P. Cutchinger, Admiral United States Navy, Commander Navy Reserve Forces Command.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Fellow sailors, guests, family, friends, welcome. Special thanks for Madison and Donovan for coming out at the end of the day. Appreciate you coming. Ellen, saying, Mom. I don't know who wants to yell. Anyway, you want to yell. Mom, love you for all of the walks, talks. Quite honestly, a couple of drinks. I've never. Finally, I'm walking away because I'm going to say some other things. No, finally, you and I are going to start our journey that we've talked about over 4 years ago. We haven't been able to get through these last 4 years without you. We're putting emerging families. We're going to have a total of 10. Going to be a lot of chaos, but a lot of love and friendship. And we just always have to remember, as I say, as my staff knows, I'm sure some of the reservists have heard, I don't yell. I speak loudly. And as I told my Admiral Braun, which I hope you will appreciate as well, if everyone disagrees with me, we will stop arguing. Thank you. I love you very much. Captain Davis, honestly, I am envious. I have never been with such a talented staff and group of supported sailors, all 1,100 of you. You were left with in awesome hands. Master Chief Benavides, thank you. Very strong Chief's mess. You got Chief Henderson, Chief Owusu-Free, Chief Smith. They are the backbone of this command. First-class petty officers are outstanding. All of them are going to be chiefs someday. Blue Jackets in second class, amazing. The most competitive and dedicated group that I've ever had the pleasure to work with, even when I was back in the squadron at BF-14. Lieutenant Acton, you're like, you're the poster child for seeing an admiral. Exo Paul, I can't say enough. Invaluable. Commander McCabe, most talented data analysis guy that I've ever met in 26 years. Honestly. And with your leadership, they're only going to do more. So congratulations. I'm glad that we all come here and we get to share in the pomp and circumstance of a change in command, as Captain Johnson alluded to, the history of battling into the British Navy. But I also want to remind us that, the first change in command was linked directly to the first reservists. They weren't Navy reservists, but they were the first reservists. When what's his last name? William Prescott. When William Prescott was leaving Boston rubble surrounding the British on Dorchester Heights, the duly elected representatives from the First Continental Congress appointed General Washington to be the commander. General Washington from Virginia
came up to Dorchester Heights, and William Prescott peacefully ceded command of his fellow Bostonian patriots to General Washington. He knew then what we know now, and what you know, that they embarked on a very special endeavor, which we continue to drive forward today. Men and women, citizen soldiers, sailors, airmen and Marines, taking an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I will say, and domestic again. You are incredible, remarkable Americans. I've always said that. And my hat's off, and I salute actually all of the reservists in the room today. Remarkable Americans, you are willing to give up your jobs, your lucrative careers, your families, at a moment's notice when called to serve and when called to duty. Sometimes you do it for a couple of days, a month. Sometimes you do it for a couple of weeks. Sometimes you do it for a couple of years. Sometimes you do it for the rest of your life. It's a tribute, and it's been an honor and privilege to work with you. On that last note, let's not forget to keep all of the service women and men who are currently serving in harm's way. Let's keep them and their families in our prayers, thoughts and prayers, as well as all of the fallen heroes and their families. But we have to continue to keep them in our thoughts and prayers. And finally, thank you. You were just as much a patriot as anyone else in this building, or anyone serving in uniform. Don't worry about it. I'm talking more about honor, courage, and commitment than anyone with whom I've ever had the pleasure to serve for over 40 years, 45 years. And I only say that because sometimes I forget how old I am. Maybe more. It could be less. I think it's 46. 47. The word patriot means love for country, derived from the Latin word patri, meaning father. Loving the United States should be just as normal as loving your mother or your father. Dad, you're my hero, and I'm your patriot. I love you. God bless you all. God bless the Navy. God bless America. Proud Commander, Navy Personnel Command, UPERS Order 0844, one directed by reporting senior, detached from Navy Operational Support Center, New York City, and proceed to Joint Staff Hampton Roads. Captain Johnson, I am ready to be relieved.